Welcome to another Brewsday Tuesday, everybody. We're going to be trying another league with Black-Green Karn. The first one went fairly well. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. What we are going to be trying in this time around is I cut the Liliana last hope. It just felt kind of clunky and just overall not very good. So I'm trying out an Eternal Witness in that slot. And then I felt like I may have one land too many. So this time around, we're going to be trying only 24 lands with Nurturing Peatland, and that opens up room for Cling to Dust. There's definitely a possibility that 25 is the number that we need, so I wouldn't really discard the fact that 25 was just better. But I think I would like to have maybe something like a trade-off village in that 25th land slot, if anything. And I really like the idea of Cling in the main deck, so I probably would go with maybe cut into the third Thoughtseize or something like that. Unclear. But those are the only changes that I made to the main deck. The sideboard just remains the same. I think I kind of like the split that I had in the previous league, so we're gonna run with it again. Again, I have not played this deck in a really long time, so yeah, it's gonna be a lot of trying trial and error happening here. So yeah, hopefully you get to see all of the trialing and all the erroring right after this deck. But yeah, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you there for round number 1. All right, here we are for round number 1. Guess I'm keeping this. Turn 1 Wooded Foothills. Not sure what that means. Temple Garden. Heliod, maybe? I'm gonna take my shot at taking a Heliod here. Ugh. Big ugh. Big ugh there. Double Cocoa Spike Feeder. Jeez. Well, we're gonna get to play a Goifo here. No land. Remember when I cut a land from this deck? Remember when I did that? What an idiot I was, huh? Please don't find the land. Oh, sure. I think I like Liliana Minus here. Like whatever they sacrifice is going to be relevant. They're sacking Spike Feeder. Interesting. Okay. I think we're pretty far behind here, so I'm gonna go for the cheese play. Opponent doesn't like cheese. Main idea here is just to fix my mana, because I'm taking too much damage. Three trophies. What? Better than 1? Oh, triple trophy, yeah. How about that, though? So I think I'm gonna have to blow up this. Get it 2-2 so my opponent can't get in. They get a land, which sucks. They have another company. Like, obviously, we're not in good shape. In case you hadn't figured that out, we're not in good shape, so. Heliod is probably impossible for us to beat. And if they have Heliod plus Feeder, we just straight up lose. Fourth one's the charm, I guess, huh? Fourth one is the charm. For Oriok, better than 3 trophies, for real. I doubt my opponent's gonna attack here. If they are, if they do, maybe we can get to blow them out a little bit. I really doubt they're going to. Yep. Bomb it. The cool thing is that X2s are good enough to stop my opponent's aggression. X2 is too strong. Again, we lose to a Heliod, even without the combo, just like, you know, playing a Heliod. We lose to a Ballista, we lose to Collected Company number 3. No, that looks like, oh, Rager Captain. Yeah, well, that's a Ballista, so let's just pack it there. This seems fine. I do think I want Liliana. It's kind of awkward, but I do think I want it anyway. Fine hand. Gonna need one more land, however. Silly-ish idea. If we're looking for threat density, perhaps play dorks instead of additional lands. A la 2017 John Brewsday tried to turn out John Lily. No. It's a Lava Dart metagame, Manios Pass, so I don't think that's a good idea. Taking the champion there because I don't have a guaranteed land. It's not guaranteed that I'm going to hit my land drop. And my opponent has like 5 mana sources in hand, so Utop is probably not really doing anything. Since I often play Prowess, I forget others can play it too. Yep. And a lot of people are right now. A lot of people are just jamming Prowess. Lots of Prowess gamers out there. If I do get to resolve Karn, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to minus for Biting Needle, and then on the following turn I'm going to minus for on the following turn I'm going to minus for the other card, Torpor. Discard spell would be fine. Land is the best thing. Sweet. One away from the sub goal. Who wants a gift sub? Oh. That card doesn't matter at all. Sweet. Guess it matters now. I guess I can just pitch that. Seems fine. I can just have Karn as my win condition. Start working that hand. Gross. Land. Damn it. Veil? That's kind of fine, actually. Because they don't get to draw a card. Oh wow, Donnie, thank you for the gifted subs. For Delta Victor, Bamsing, March 5, DJ Jedi Jeff, and Basic Swamp, all of you, welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Thank you so much for the gifted subs, Donnie. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna make the notifications a little bit smaller so they don't get in the middle of the action. Well, we got the sub goal. Now we just have to figure out what we want to do for the sub goal. I think we're just going to pass here. My opponent's going to attack my Liliana. Then I can push because Revolt is going to be enabled. Your mother, thank you for the follow. Oh, Donnie, thank you so much, by the way. I received your stuff yesterday. This was a really, really kind gift from Donnie. I went over to get my mail, and I found Primetime, some Swag Daddies, a couple of Rex Sages, and then I found another one that was packing some extra spice. Ewit, Nature's Claim, all of them beautifully old bordered. Beast Within, Triple Dismember. So now I'm really pimping up the AmuLIT collection. Thank you so much for that, Donnie, by the way. And for the gifted stuff and for everything. Just for your overall awesomeness. Thank you. Okay, options here. Options here. We can push the Ranger. We can push the Feeder. I think I want to push the Ranger, then Liliana minus the Feeder. So now my opponent's going to be able to play a Ballista, and the Ballista is going to be able to kill the Liliana. But then we get to deploy Karn. Well, the problem is if I Lily Plus and my opponent draws Heliod, I lose. So that's an issue. So that is definitely an issue. Think I'm going for Instant Bridge here. My opponent's going to be able to bring the Karn down to 1. Because they have Pendelhaven. Don't tell me they drew Operation. That's fine. So now it would be awesome for us to find something that we can actually play here, like a land. Awesome. So play that. Play this. Play the stepped. And I guess I plus on bridge. No, I guess there's no reason to plus on bridge. Goif can attack. Hell yeah. Goif can attack, baby. Get another Ballista. They can only ping once with this, so I think this is fine. So I'm gonna get Torpor Orb. Yeah. And then I'm gonna play the second Karn. Sure, my opponent can kill my Goif here. Whatever. That's cute. I guess if they top deck exactly Heliod, that's a problem, but they drew a lane, so we're fine. You get to get him for 3. No, but it was important for me to bridge because otherwise my opponent would have been able to clock the Karn and then I couldn't have been able to grab the Torpor. Oh, I should have... Oh, I misclicked. I should have plus on the bridge. Because now they can Pendelhaven. Like, they can attack with both of these and they can Pendelhaven. So I'm not going to block. I fucked it up. Probably not going to matter. Probably not going to matter. All right, so I think this locks them out. I'm fairly sure that this should be the hard lock. That's funny. Plus Karn. Keep. Plus Liliana. Minus for Needle. Yeah. Spike. Feather. So now there's no life, there's no damage. And we're slowly... In a couple of turns, there's going to be no lands either. Karn, 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 Karn. Nice land you got over there, opponent. Gone. If we find a fatal push, we can push the rest in peace, which is kind of cute. Although I guess rest in peace doesn't even matter anymore. That's just the lock. The lock! On the draw now. Changes, changes, changes. Possibly Maelstrom Pulse. I think I still rather have Ewit instead of the Maelstrom Pulse. Maelstrom Pulse just feels way too slow, unfortunately. Strong opener. Strong opener shall be kept. Wonder if we're gonna get ripped here. Three card combo, class plus coding plus fatal push. Yep. Getting really cute with our combos. Tarmo Goofy. Sand is shaping up super nicely. Ranger Captain. This hand is shaping up super, super nicely. Swamp. Engineer. Name human. Feel like we're getting there. Nah, let's not get in there. Arbor Elf. So here we have some nice solid protection. I think I'm gonna go for Torpor Orb right now. Well, but Heliod is a lot more manageable this game, right? Heliod is a lot more manageable here. So I'm forcing my opponent to have exactly Apparition right now. That's not an Apparition. And now we're gonna get to Torpor Orb with push plus Assassin's Trophy up. And we get to Karn minus for... Not as Name Bridge because we're ahead on board, so probably just coding. Then we can start going after my opponent's lands next turn. Path to Exile. Alright. So they do get to kill Karn here at the cost of a Ranger Captain. We could get Veiled here, that would suck. Yep. We do get Veiled. Sucks, but it is what it is. I don't think that Plusin was the line there, though. Heliod. Ballista for what? So that tells me they have a second Ballista? And what I can do now is I can push this thing. And then we're holding on to double trophy. Acquisition is nice. That was a really good draw right there. This is a 2-turn clock, so I'm gonna do this right now, I think. Oh. Well. Yeah, I think I don't want to just die to Spike Feeder. Company is a problem. But we don't have double green. We cycled my second green source. Conclave Mentor. So I think this is lethal. Mono removal dot deck. Opponent gains 2 life. Then we swing for 6. Sweet. Awesome. Best deck in the format? Black-green Karn has something to say about that. See you for the next round. Round number 2. Terrible hand. Also not a great hand, but I guess I'm gonna keep this one. If this curse spell would be awesome here. AmuLIT again. It's not a discard spell. Probably gonna lose. Whoo! Alright. Never forget Oko Burn. Good times were had. Okay, so my only way of not losing here is by fielding a trophy in my opponent's bounce land. They should play the bounce land first, Impact. He's matching basics, gross. Yeah, this is not a winning proposition over here. This is not a winning proposition. They don't have enough mana to Titan, so that's why I did that there. I'm dead though, because I can't kill this. And my opponent has Titan mana. Yep. The AmuLIT matchup seems not too great. I mean, I'm not gonna ship this hand, right? It's quite possible it's not good enough, but I can't, in good faith, send this one. We really want to find something really impactful like an Ashiok. More lands for Karn or ways to protect Karn would also be great. Genstone Mind Gamer, hell yeah. Am I blowing that up? Yeah, I'm not blowing that up. I can blow it up. Like this. Another, once again, the ETB top land completely owning me because of Karn. Yep. No extra land. So, thing with plus here, pitching Karn. Oh, gross. Should have played around it. Should have played around it. Well, I'm gonna pass it now. Trade. Two, three, four, 1, 2. We can Karn for Torpor Orb. I guess that Karn for coding is just better. And I don't want to do it now because what I want to do is I want to, if they find a bounce land, I can do this. Is the new one? Yeah. Yeah. Second land, I was gonna take the other card, then we start going after the lands, we lock him up. Yeah, game 3. Karn is good, man. Karn is really, really good. It just does so much stuff, right? Like you spend so 4 mana, and then you just get so much bang for your buck. It just does stuff. It just does stuff. You heard it here first. Karn is good. Karn does stuff. What's up, opponent? What's up? Come on, hit me with it. What do I want to see? I want to see discard spell into Tarmogoyf, into Liliana, into Karn. We got trophy. Yeah, this one ain't bad. This one is not half bad. Discard spell. Yeah, Ashiok is sick. I can see why people are all the time playing this stupid card against me. It seems quite powerful. I think we're pushing this. If my opponent has the natty Dryad, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Just don't have the natty Dryad, please. All right. I guess I Ashiok myself to grow Goyf. I also have Eternal Witness. The screen matchup is upside down? What do you mean? One, two, three, four, five. So if my opponent goes for haste, we can trophy the prime time. Hope that that's good enough. It's not a great plan, but it is a plan. And if they go for, like, they want to get tricky and they go for transmute, we can trophy the other T-West. Like if they go ahead and they get bounce land plus T-West, instead of killing the Titan, we get to blow up the T-West and then we Liliana minus the prime time. Here's what they do. Next level. If they have a second prime time, you know, we're just get caught, but this plays in the best possible way that I can think of around the stuff that we have. Okay, so now we have to draw a fetch land, actually. Awkward. Well, that's hella awkward. They can double strike, swing 12. We get to play tracker. Play tracker. Play Blooming Marsh. We can trade with Rex Sage if my opponent attacks. Or we can just block here. Or we can push the Sage. Me and my opponents change seats, so it's confusing. You're playing against Titan with other decks. Yeah. I do cast a lot of Primeval Titans myself. Especially with Ashiok, yeah. Should probably get Kalni. At this point, it kind of feels like it's super. They have third T-West? Oh no. Maybe opponent will get cute. And go for Dryad kill, and then we can push the Dryad. Third T-West is brutal though. I haven't seen a list with 3 T-West in a long time. I assumed that getting rid of the second one was going to be enough, but clearly it wasn't. Very smartly F6, and now we stop the F6 so we can push the Dryad. Oof. Pog. Pog! The bluff! The next level bluff! The next level bluff. Can we dodge Primeval Titan one turn, please? One turn. One turn of dodging. Nope. We cannot dodge Primeval Titan for one turn. Man, I feel like I played this game so well. Ugh. Devastating, because next turn we get to Karn and we get to Torpor Orb. And then we get to Ensnaring Bridge. That's brutal, man. We lost to the third T-West. God damn. I guess if they're not playing Sunhome, we have a shot. They are playing Sunhome. Yeah, that deck's pretty good. That AmuLIT deck the kids are playing nowadays looks pretty good. See you for the next round. Playing against Kurusu. This person often plays like a Yorion Kiki-Chord deck, which is probably a miserable matchup for us. Pretty decent hand, however. Opponents on the play. It sucks that we're not gonna be able to play around Blood Moon though, because I think that my opponent plays Magus. Two for one, 2 for 1, 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Well, we have to take Eternal Witness. It's the best 2 for 1 out of the ones that we can get. 2 for 1 dot deck is tough for us to beat. They had missed a land drop, maybe I had a shot there. How the hell does Black Green X beat this kind of deck? Well, Karn. If I get Torpor, I'm in good shape. Not playing around the hasty threat. Putting getting their value while the getting's good. Torpor minus for bridge land play bridge. Who was asking? Who was asking how do we beat a deck like this? Let me give you an answer. Let me give you a pretty good answer as to how do we beat a deck like this one. Little Bow Slip, thank you for the follow. I think we just submit the same. There's no way Engineer is not good though. Like I'm gonna bring in the Engineers. Cling seems okay. Trophy seems pretty rough, but probably a necessity. Best walker in modern, Karn. I mean, Jace is pretty strong too. Maybe Karn is just better than Jace though. It may be that Karn is just better than Jace. No, Karn is definitely better than Ren. What do I name with the engineer? Probably human. Oreo. I'm scared of Oreo champion mostly. Oreo champion is the main offender. Births of Paradise. One lander from OP. Nah, Jace is fine. Jace is good. They have push. They have bail. Okay. Peachy Omnia, jeez. They didn't play the fairy. They have Resto for end step. Oh no, yeah, they could have cast it. That's so weird. Why wouldn't they play the fairy? The fairy is a 2-for-1. Whatever, I'll take it. 2-on-1. See you for the next round. All right, welcome to round number 4. Keep this hand. Another AmuLIT gamer. That was a pretty good Inquisition, I'll say. Gonna get to thoughts. Is the prime time now? Okay, that's the land they drew for turn. Because we have perfect information about the rest of the hand. Tracker, say go. This is definitely the correct play. Playing the non-bounce land here. Great sequencing from opponent. In fact, there's even an argument for cracking the field right here. And block, yeah. Tight play from OP. Definitely some tight play from my opponent there. I think I'm going for the high EV play here. And I'm gonna go for Karn minus. The question is, do we minus for Torpor Orb or do we minus for coding? I think I want to go for... this is close. Because coding is better if my opponent has nothing, while Torpor Orb is better. I guess I'm going to go for Torpor Orb in case my opponent answers my card. I can always coding this turn. Because I'm definitely gonna go for Toporov anyway. They found Titan. I mean, they had 2 unknown cards for us, so they drew 2 cards since we looked at their hand the last time, so definitely possible for them to have found the prime time at this point. Sucks for us because we probably lose to it. Yeah, we're gonna lose to it. Hey Arkan, how's it going? Third AmuLIT player that we're facing today. Doing well. This deck is performing better than I was expecting, so that's always a nice feeling. I think we're probably dead here if my opponent plays their cards right. Step number 1 is they have to attack the Karn. Unless they have a Dryad. If they have a Dryad, maybe they don't have to attack the Karn. Some people say AmuLIT is good. It's okay, I guess. Playing around Liliana. Good. They're going face. So what that means is that we have to get a snare and bridge. And it also means that we're dead to a Dryad. This is what we get. Your go. We knew that they had a bounce land, so. Isn't that a little too cute for modern? I mean, some people are trying it out. Tybalt is in the run for best planeswalker when a 6-shooter has the most impact, with Lavadar playing Engineer in the same format, also being banned in Legacy. Yeah, but comparing Ren to Legacy is just like, it's not fair, because Legacy is a legal card in... Wasteland is a legal card in Legacy, so... Context is everything, right? This hand is a nice starting point, but it's gonna need some help. Chiona, think about the follow. Yeah, can you believe that one of the main AmuLIT streamers also has a command where he talks about how bad a Dryad is? What a noob. What I say is the average cost of mana spells in Modern? I have no idea. I think I take the redundant AmuLIT here. Yeah. We have more answers to the Dryad, and then once we can keep their mana in check, it's a lot easier for us to pressure. You were hoping to bait somebody in chat? Oh, my bad. Got him. Okay. So that means they can go transmute for another bounce, or they can go transmute for a Titan. I think the best thing is to blow up the AmuLIT. Oddly enough, I would love to draw a push here. That's their one unknown card. That's their one unknown. So I guess I'm gonna have to Liliana plus. Oh, that's so gross, man. That's their one unknown card. God damn it. What if I play my own Karn? They promise they can minus for Golos. And Golos gets Dryad, Golos gets Valakut. So I think I want to Inquisition, take the coding, and then I'm going to blow up the growth chamber. Did people ever play an AmuLIT Cyber when playing main deck Karn? It makes no logical sense to do that. The whole point of AmuLIT, like, you don't care about having an AmuLIT on turn like 10, you know, or on turn like 4. You want to maximize your chances of having your AmuLIT on turn 1. Playing only 3 copies in the main deck minimizes your chance, makes the chances of having turn 1 AmuLIT smaller. And once you have already resolved the Karn, you don't. AmuLIT is not what you want to go get, because AmuLIT doesn't really do anything. So, how was AmuLIT before Dryad was a thing? There's 9 hours of content that you can check out where I explain AmuLIT pre-Dryad. Very, very in depth. It's brutal that we have not been able to kill a single creature, so I can't grow the Scavenging Ooze. Walking Ballista. So that kills Scoozy. I could have played a land and shock before doing this. I think this is fine. Here's hoping I don't draw another 3-drop plus. Do I ever watch my own content? No. I never watch my own content. I never listen to my own music. I'm not an egomaniac like that. So land is probably my best draw here. Land would be kind of great, honestly. Ooh. Not good enough, though. So now they can sack their own Karn to go get Valakut, kill the Snare and Bridge, attack the Karn, kill it. Why is Golo so good? Damn it. Woggles14, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Appreciate the support. Yep. Yep. Maybe I shouldn't have exposed the Snare and Bridge there. I don't even know anymore, man. I don't even know. Yeah, we're just dead. My opponent's draw was way too good. I was forced to use my removal on stupid amulets to not die out of nowhere, and then my opponent just... It was the Karn. That clutch Karn, man. If on that point, if that exact turn my opponent hadn't found the Karn, I feel like we would have been in fine shape. But my opponent finding the Karn exactly in the nick of time... Because I think it was their one unknown card. How come AmuLIT plays Gruul Turf over more Silencio Sanctuaries? Because you're playing Valakut, so you should... Like, this is what I would consider the correct split. So I'm playing 3 Sanctuaries, 1 Gruul Turf. And that is what I would consider to be the correct split of... It's brutal that any land also gives them Golos activation mana. Oh, in fact, they have Golos activation mana right now. But it's fine because they're not gonna be able to use the cards that they get because it's on my turn, so it's fine. We can make Skoos into a 4/4 here. I don't want to eat the Ballista because that means that they get to get it back. Just gonna eat my own Scavenginess. If they have Titan, we lose. Which is the opposite of if we have Titan, we win. Next match. All right, last one. Last one. Gonna keep this hand, and then I'm probably gonna get punished by never drawing a way to win the game. But double discard spell plus fatal push seems like too too good of a deal to let go, you know? Remember when I said that I was gonna be, I was gonna throw a bunch of lands and I was gonna roll over and die? This is what I meant. Big yikes. Yeah, above average top deck. Can we draw a push? Nope. All right, no cards for opponent. Can we draw stuff? Just got... Hey. Okay, that was a solid top deck. Can't complain about that one too much. Can't really complain about that one too much. Clap. Yeah, okay, I guess we were drawing well. I guess we were actually going to draw fairly well there, so that's fine. This one... Don't you want to cut Karns in this matchup? Not really. Because I kind of want to have access something that wins the game. I don't think I want engineers. I probably want brutalities. Maybe we can shave a thoughts. Maybe we can just shave both Thoughtseize on the draw. But this is an answer to Stormwing. Tracker and Ewit are the only cards that are kind of weird. How do rock decks beat Resolve Storm? We have access to a bunch of answers to Stormwing. Can't cling. Damn it. I mean, Stormwing is not a 2-for-1 unless you count Scry 2 as drawing a card. Which we all know that it's basically the same thing. Scry 2 equals drawing a card. Just some clean math. I'm honestly pretty happy with how this deck is playing out, if I'm being honest. Daisy 0 mana Cryptic. That is awesome. Daze is 0 mana Cryptic. Opponent cannot flashback Lava Dart. It's wild. Now we can at least block the Swift Spear. They went top bottom though, so I have to imagine that we're just dead. Iteration, Metamorphose, yeah. Okay. Scar's good. This card is pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, the story of this game is that we didn't draw one of our removal spells, right? We only drew exactly one removal spell, and that removal spell was the most inefficient one of them all. If we had found a push or something like that, I feel like that game looks very different, but it is what it is. Sure. His hand is not bad. Am I just taking Metamorphose here? Alternatively, we can take Bolt. Sorcery instant. If we take Bolt, we get to deploy Goifon too. Sure. Metamorphose is hella scary though. Black Source would be great. You can play Lily. The problem if I take Morphos is that I'm just passing the turn on turn 2, right? Ah! 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 I think I'm gonna do rest and I'm gonna make them just gonna drain. I'm gonna pitch tracker. I just have to make sure that that if I can attack past this Stormwind. OG frame, opponent, person of culture. Black source, please. Damn it. Don't have a Metamorphose. No! Damn it. Ah. Oh, come on. My opponents finds Metamorphose into... They find Morphose into Lava Dart, and I cannot find the stupid Black Source to save my life. Well, I mean, if they have absolutely nothing, I can win. Like, if they top deck a Soulscar Mage or a land. Those are the two things that I can win. Soulscar Mage or land. Yeah. That's devastating, man. That feels so bad. Still, overall, I think this deck performed better than I was expecting, to be honest. Karn is just that good. But the times where we don't draw Karn, or the mana seem to be the most problematic thing. Maybe we're just playing too many basics. So maybe we want one more Overgrown Tomb in place of the 6th basic. Hey, Staff Matt. Yeah. We had a solid draw too, but like we just need another Black Source. We have the triple push Liliana in hand. Oh, we just could not find a land. Playing 24. I don't think that going up to 25 is the answer, though. I think that 24... I mean, I guess it could. So next time I play this deck, I'm probably going to go with a treetop. In place, probably, of the 7th Thoughtseize. The 7th discard spell, I mean. Can also just do this. I think I like this better. As far as the sideboard goes, it's just so awkward. The sideboard is just awkward. So many slots devoted to... Maybe I just shouldn't play explosives. Maybe I just don't play Wormcoil. But Wormcoil is just fine. Wormcoil does what it needs. So that frees up one slot for sideboard. These cards are just medium. Against Prowess or Burn? Is there anything better than Collective Brutality? And is Engineer really worth it? Engineer has been randomly great, honestly. Like, Engineer was great against the Heliod deck. Engineer maybe is just fine. Like, I don't mind the Engineer too much. The Brutalities and the Veils are kind of awkward. But the Veils seem necessary against the control decks. Fulminator could be interesting. Can dig a little bit deeper into the land destruction theme. We could also play the 4th trophy. That's another interesting option. Trophy number 4. Is Relic Opportunities better than Bomb because Karn can keep looking it? No, I don't think so. We're playing Tarmogoyf, right? I don't want to exile my own graveyard. So I think that Spellbomb is better. There is an argument for playing something like the Elixir of Immortality against Heliod and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, the deck, even though we didn't do too well there, the deck just felt like it was doing something reasonable. Like it didn't feel ridiculously underpowered or something like that. Like it just felt like I was doing something okay. Like we lost against AmuLIT 3 times. One of them we could have won, but my opponent was ghosting, so we lost. And the other 2 times it just wasn't close. Like my opponents just top decked a lot better than I did, and also we were just behind kind of by design. So it makes sense to lose against AmuLIT. It was just unlucky that we played against it 3 times in 10 matches, which is crazy to me. But then we beat a bunch of just reasonable decks. We lost to Dredge. We lost to Prowess. Dredge seems probably not even worth trying to save. It's just gonna be bad. Like it's just we're playing Black-Green X, right? Like it just is what it is. So it is what it is. Like we have a Tormo script and Expellbomb, and like it's fine, but it's probably not really worth digging too deep into fixing the Dredge matchup. And maybe this trophy, like more extra removal, can help us against the Prowess deck. But yeah, the sideboard is definitely the shakiest part. Like the main deck felt overall nice. So I am not disappointed. In fact, I'm pretty excited about this deck now after seeing how it played today. I am fairly excited about it, and I think that it has the possibility of being somewhat of a real deck. So kind of cool. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the content. We'll be back tomorrow with some more. Take care. Bye bye.